The monster is a spider. Cool. Okay, so that's your web crawler, Mark says. You grin. The monster is a spider. Cool. You punch in a few commands. So let's delete spider, you say as you're typing. That should delete the virus, right? Right, and it will also get rid of whatever's sending you those weird messages, Mark agrees. But before you finish typing, a new message pops up on your computer screen. Don't try to delete me. Whoa, you cry. Whoever wrote this program is good. They guessed you tried to delete it, Mark explains. Try the mouse. He's like, no. It's like, it kind of reminds me of that part in Street Fighter, the movie. It's a great movie, by the way. You should watch it. There's something shown on the TV and on the news, and there's like a bomb's about to go off or whatever, and then one of the guys, Zangief, is like says like, "Just change the channel. Maybe that will help." Nope. But the mouse is frozen. No matter how much you move it around or how many times you click the button, nothing happens. The spider face starts to change shape. The colors swirl around again. Maybe it's going away, you mumble hopefully. But it doesn't go away. It just changes from the shape of a four-eyed monster head to an entire monster, tentacles and all. But that's not the worst part. The worst part is I just shit myself. In front of my friend. That's not good. The worst part is that one of the monster's tentacles is pushing against the screen, and the screen bulges out. The bump, you remember? I forgot all about it. I don't believe it, Mark whispers. I told you, cry as the bulge gets bigger and bigger. Ugh, sounds like we're talking about something else. The screen suddenly splits, a blue tentacle bursts through and waves around in the air. Yikes, you yell. You and Mark jump back from the computer. The next minute, another tentacle pokes out, then another, then another. Finally, an entire spider monster bursts out of your monitor, plops onto your desk, and gropes across, feeling its way across the pile of papers and pencils. So, if you didn't know what this was, it kind of sounds like this is like a tentacle hentai going on here. Like, I don't know about this. You and Mark stare at horror at the enormous creature on your desk. It's about the size of a small cat. Not exactly fitting that you call it an enormous creature. It is the size of a small cat. Small cat, enormous creature. That these two do not belong in the same area here. It has huge eyes, looks as if they belong on tarantula. Its big, squishy body looks as if it belongs on an octopus. What's wrong with you, the monster spider snarls. I asked you to help me, but you didn't. It stamps one of its hairy tentacles. Even worse. You and Mark back up a few more feet slowly. Now Spidey is very, very angry with you. The monster growls. Spidey? You and Mark exchange a glance. Let's make a break for the door, Mark whispers. Okay, you whisper back, but we better move fast. This time, Mark's got the right idea. We're gonna run away like scared children. You both leap toward the bedroom door. You grab the doorknob. You're about to wrench open the door when you hear a terrifying scream behind you. You duck instinctively. Spidey flies past your shoulder and smacks against the door, slamming it shut. Then the monster faces you. Going somewhere? It asks. It's so weird. What is happening? No, not going anywhere, Mark stammers, but you've had it with this spider. You grab the doorknob and fling open the door, Spidey and all. You make it as far as the hall. Ah! Spidey lets out a war cry and leaps at you. Its legs clamp onto your chest. A tentacle digs in as if they're cat claws. Before you scream or push away, Spidey sinks its dripping fangs into your neck. No, you screamer. What a pain in the neck. The next instant, the monster drops off and scuttles down the stairs. Ugh. It means they're gonna, turn into, a tentacle monster or something. Look at that bite, Mark exclaims. An expression of horror fills his face. You hurry into your room and glance in the mirror. The bite mark is purplish red and already swollen. It throbs. Is the monster gone? You ask. Your voice trembles. You feel really sick. You begin to shake all over. Yeah, Mark answers, but I have to tell you. I think we should go after it. Yeah, Mark answers, but I have to tell you. Are you crazy, you say? I need to call my mom. She'll come home and help me. But by then it will be too late, Mark insists. We have to catch it. They need to test it for diseases and stuff. It has a virus, remember? Make up your mind. You could call your mom, but then Spidey will get away. Your mom's not gonna help. We gotta chase after this thing. Get some scientists to dissect it and find the antidote or something. You're right, you tell Mark. We've got to find that spider thing. If it has some disease, we've got to know. Come on, Mark shouts. It went down the stairs. You both hurtle down the stairs that lead to the kitchen. You stare at the kitchen table and shares the cabinets and the countertops. It could be anywhere, you say. You glance at Mark. He looks as terrified as you feel. Unless, Mark begins. His eyes go wide. Unless what, you ask? You won't find out unless you turn to page 100. Alright. Unless it went down there. Mark points to the door that leads to the basement. It's slightly ajar. You gulp. The basement? The scariest room in the house. Dark, dingy, damp, and filled with choice spots for a big hairy spider to hide. No way, Mark declares. You roll your eyes. You didn't even ask. Alright, you say with a sigh. I'll search down there. You keep looking up here. You try to stop your hand from shaking as you reach for the doorknob. Alright. In the spooky basement with a hairy tentacle monster. It's going to be a great time. I'm so excited. The basement is dark. Even after you flip on the light, there's only one dim, flickering bulb in a corner. Creak, creak. The stairs moan as you step down them. Something soft brushes against your neck. You jump about a mile, screaming your head off. Then you realize it's only an old mom. You stop screaming, but you realize someone else is screaming now. Mark! You bound back up the stairs into the kitchen. It bit me, Mark cries. With one hand, he's holding closed the door to the cabinet under the sink. He holds out his other hand, showing you an ugly, swollen red bite mark on his wrist. Bits of yellow pus clinging to it. Yeah. Let me out, Spidey. Growling voice comes through the door. Let me out, and I'll give you something you need. Find out what Spidey wants to give you. Alright. Better give me an antidote. Start talking. Pretty please, Spidey's voice grows softer. Gently, if you let me out, I'll tell you how to treat the virus. Maybe you should let the ugly thing out. But what if it's a trick? To let Spidey out, turn to page 47. To keep the monster under the seat, turn to page 25. I think we're going to let him kind of simmer in there. You know, I don't exactly trust this thing that's just running around and just biting everybody. Giving them a virus. No way, you whisper, shaking your head hard at Mac. Don't listen to it. You lean against the kitchen counter. You put your hand to your forehead. Gross. It's slick with sweat. I'm sweaty, you say in surprise, and my head is throbbing like crazy. You swallow hard. I think I'm getting sick. Mark frowns. No way, man, he mumbles. You can't get a virus from a computer. Computer viruses aren't germs or anything. They're just bad programs. I don't care what you think, you tell him. I'm definitely going to throw up. You cover your mouth and make a mad dash for the bathroom. He's like, you can't catch a computer virus, you know, only computer viruses will affect, you know, computers and stuff. It's like, this thing came out of the computer. It is real. So it's entirely different situation here. You're racing the hallway, but when you get there, you suddenly freeze. Which way is the bathroom? You can't remember. You're in your whole damn house. How do you not know where the bathroom is? Hurry to page 60 before this gets ugly. I'm gonna vomit in the hallway. Calm down, you tell yourself. You're in your own house. You grew up here. Of course you know where the bathroom is. But you don't, because you're a moron. Your memory is already being erased. That's what this computer virus does. Oh, never mind. I'm an idiot. Luckily, you spot a glimpse of white tile through an open door. You make it into the bathroom just in time. When you're done being sick, you stumble back down the hall, and somehow you find your way back to the kitchen. Uh-oh, Mark tells you. I think I'm going to be sick too. He lurches forward and covering his mouth with both hands. No, you cry. Don't let go of that cabinet door. Too late. So, we let the thing out. That's terrible. The cabinet door flies open. The hideous blue monster leaps out. It plants itself in the middle of the kitchen floor. Ha-ha! Tricked you, it sneers. Yellow pus drips from his mouth. There is no cure for the virus. Spidey laughs and laughs. Really enjoying this. You glance around for a weapon. You grab the first thing you find, a yellow plastic spatula. It's not much, but it's better than nothing. Stay away from me, you warn the monster, or You won't do anything, Spidey interrupts. You can't. The virus is erasing your memory too fast. You probably don't even remember what that plastic thing is. Oh, it's true. You stare at the yellow thing in your hand. You have no idea what it does. But you can't let Spidey know it's right, so you bluff. I do too know what this is for, you declare. It's for... If you think it's for flipping pancakes, turn to page 125. If you think it's for swatting flies, it's a spatula, so it's used for flipping pancakes. This is a really weird choice. As for flipping pancakes, you shout proudly. You do remember. Whom are you talking to, dear? A voice behind you asks. You spin around. A nice lady is coming in the back door with a bag of groceries in each hand. What's her name again? Mop? Moll? Mob? It's on the tip of your tongue, but before you come up with it, the nice lady opens her mouth and lets out a horrible, blood-curdling scream. She won't stop screaming until you turn to the next page. Ooh, boy. This is, bad. Hey, Mom. We got a web crawler, got a computer virus. It came out of the computer, and it bit both of us. And now we're getting sick, and we can't remember things. How was your day? What was your name again? Who are you? What are you doing in my house? Spidey's attacking the lady. It sinks its pus-covered fangs into her neck. Get it off me, she cries. Get this thing off me. You swat the monster with a yellow plastic thing you find in your hand. You miss. Wait a minute. What were you trying to do? Spidey laughs. I warned you. It says, your human memory is almost gone now. Soon you'll be a mutant web crawler. You'll do what you're programmed to do, nothing else, huh? You watch stupidly as Spidey leaps from the lady's shoulder and races to the front door. A man dressed in a business suit opens the door. Honey, I'm home. He cries as the monster leaps at him and sinks his teeth into his neck. Spidey races through the front door. For some reason, you follow it. Oh boy. This is just getting from bad to worse. Oh crap. We've really done it. For the rest of the day, you watch as the monster bites every human being it could find. Later, you hear that it's bitten everyone in your whole town, in the whole country. Within a year, everyone in the world has been bitten. Each person's memory has been completely erased. There isn't a human being left on Earth who can remember his or her own name. But they don't mind. After all, computers have taken over the world. Computers know best. Oops, looks like you should have found a better weapon than a spatula. Better, because right now all of you got is blank mind and a lot of egg on your face. And that means the yolk's on you. The end. Well, that concludes our adventure. And it came from the internet. And we have failed pretty spectacularly. But it was hilarious and very entertaining. And I hope you thought so, because I had a lot of fun with this. Just the idea of this book, I didn't even really know what it was about. I saw the cover and the title. I was like, I need this. This sounds awesome. And it did not fail. It's amazing. If you can find a copy of this, I mean, it's pretty hard. But if you can find a copy, it's definitely worth checking out. It's so good. I might even do another let's read on this, because this is pretty amazing. I feel like this is a untapped gold mine of entertainment to be had here. So thanks so much for watching. If you have any suggestions of Give Yourself Goosebumps that you want to be covered, or if you would like me to cover any of the other books that I've already covered, if you want to see more of what happens in those books, I would be glad to do another episode on that. But until then, I'll see you guys next time, and give yourself goosebumps. Bye.